This review is on the Breville Smart Oven. You can see here it has both a temperature and a time requirement, and it'll allow you to actually set the temperature and choose the different settings. Other features: the tray automatically comes out due to a magnet that's right here, so this makes it real convenient. So you don't have to burn your hand when you're pulling out products. So this is the basics. What are some of the other things that is interesting about the Smart Oven? In addition to the stainless steel tray that it comes in, the Smart Oven also comes with a pizza pan, a baking pan, and a pan for broiling. So in total you get 3 pans for the Smart Oven. It comes in the box with the purchase price. The next positive feature is kind of tough to see, but right here it shows toast 4 minutes, and then depending on the setting that you want, you can actually make it go longer or shorter as you go to darker or lighter. The next setting would be for a bagel. Same thing, lighter, darker, more or less time. Then here's another feature that probably a lot of you are looking at. This is for general baking. So if you have your temperature, 365, your time's 29 minutes, and it goes up in increments of 5 degrees until you hit to kind of the in-between temperatures, and it goes up by 10. So that's the temperature range, and then down here you actually have the time. So you're at 4:30, and then you can add more time as you need. The next one down is for roasting, 350. Then broil. When you're in broil, you're no longer using the convection. And when you're broiling, also, you go in increments of 100 degrees. And then it has a preset for pizza. So it's 440 degrees, and then you can actually change it for the size. 12 inch, 13 inch, 10 inch, 8 inch. And you can add time as you see fit. The next feature is for cookies, which right now is preset at 350 degrees at 11 minutes. If you need to reheat something, or simply just to keep it warm. So there's a lot of functionality with the oven. You hit start. Relatively silent. There's no news or no loud noise. When using the Breville Smart Oven, one thing to be concerned with is how much power it pulls. You can pull up to 1800 and possibly peak out at 2000 watts. So if you don't have about a 20 amp fuse for your kitchen, you actually may trip your circuit breaker. So that could be a bit of a concern, since this is a kind of a high-powered convection oven. You may not be able to run your coffee pot or other appliances when it's being used. One thing to notice on the front of the oven, it shows you where actually to set the trays. So this is for broil, toast, and then bake. And that's based on the heating zones inside the oven itself. Since this is a convection oven, different parts of the oven can heat differently depending on what you're trying to do. So therefore you can set the tray high, medium, or low inside the convection oven. When it closes, one thing that's nice to see is it closes evenly. There's very little escape of heat within the oven, so it's an efficient way of cooking as well. Next we have the book that actually comes with the Smart Oven. You can see it's relatively large. It's in 2 languages. And not only does it come with the directions, but it also comes with some basic hints. For instance, the types of meats and how much each portion, how long it should be cooked for. It has the different heating zones within the furnace. And finally, it actually comes with quite a few recipes that can be used in your new Smart Oven. So the book is a pretty good manual, and will help get you on your way. And final verdict on the Smart Oven: 5 stars. Highly recommended for people that live in a studio or in a small apartment that don't have room for a conventional oven, while this toaster oven is a little expensive, I think that you will definitely get your money's worth, since it is much better built than a conventional toaster oven. A lot more purpose, functionality. One concern about it is the cord. You can't really see it on the video, but it's about maybe 3 feet. So you need to have on your counter some place that's relatively close to an outlet. Otherwise, you may not be able to plug it in. As I would not at any way recommend plugging this into an extension cord or some sort of outlet that's not directly connected to your wall. So keep that in mind. But as a whole, great product, well built, will look nice in your kitchen. 5 stars.